Hey gamers, it's Arttea, and I've teamed up with Zos to talk to you about everything that's in the Gold Road chapter and Update 42 for the Elder Scrolls Online. Shout out to Bethesda for sponsoring me to create this video. If you're not familiar with ESO, let me catch you up to speed real quick. ESO is an online role-playing game set in the universe of the beloved Elder Scrolls series. It's a game that combines well-known features of traditional online RPGs with the iconic elements of the mainline Elder Scrolls games, and it has a very passionate and welcoming community. ESO offers a variety of questing, exploration, crafting, PvE, and PvP content that can be enjoyed however you'd like. Solo or with some homies, casually or competitively. There's something for everyone in ESO, and it's worth mentioning that the game's also celebrating its 10-year anniversary, so there are tons of amazing rewards and upcoming events that you're not going to want to miss, making it an excellent time to hop on ESO and experience everything it has to offer. The Elder Scrolls Online has earned a reputation for delivering regular updates, and new chapters and DLCs are released frequently so that players often have new content to experience, new systems to dabble with, and new ways to play. And that's exactly what I'll be yapping about today. Before we get started, I do want to mention that everything that's covered in this video is available now for PC, Xbox, and PlayStation, so you can jump right in and experience everything yourself. As you adventure across the West Weald in the new Gold Road chapter, you'll collect new items and rewards, investigate the reappearance of the long-forgotten Daedric Prince of Paths, tackle new and surprising encounters, and tap into the fundamental elements of magic to create and customize unique skills. Moreover, this update has implemented several changes and improvements to the base game. Alright, let's take a closer look at everything that Gold Road and Update 42 bring to the Elder Scrolls Online. ESO's previous chapters have taken players to almost every corner of Tamriel and beyond, from the snowy mountain peaks of Skyrim to the sunny shores of the Somerset Isles to the arcane archives of Apocrypha. In Gold Road, you'll be able to experience an entirely new region that's in a state of transition, a notion that's reflected by the beautiful autumnal aesthetics that define the new zone. This massive addition to the map introduces a fall-themed color palette that is yet to be experienced in any other chapter. Our journeys along the Gold Road will lead us through the Colovian region of the West Weald, last seen in Tes 4 Oblivion. You'll get the chance to march through the bustling streets of the main hub city, Skingrad, investigate mysterious Ayleid ruins to learn more about this ancient civilization, and traverse the mountainous regions and thriving forests of the Imperial Province. You'll also be able to venture into never-before-seen environments, such as the harsh, barren lands of the Wildburn region, and the dense jungle biome of Dawnwood that has suddenly emerged and swallowed up a third of the West Weald. Hey, some Wood Elf content. You'll love to see it. The main story in the Gold Road chapter revolves around the return of Ithelia, a Daedric prince who has never been seen in any Elder Scrolls game. This long-forgotten prince has descended upon Tamriel, leaving a trail of chaos in her wake, and you, the player, will be tasked with protecting the West Weald and all of Tamriel from the devious schemes devised by her most devoted followers. You'll arrive in the West Weald, a bountiful province that the Colovian Imperials call home, and find it in complete disarray. The Imperials that live in the area are straight up not having a good time, as their homeland is threatened by Daedric incursions, and Wood Elf settlers have taken to the encroaching Dawnwood jungle to establish a settlement of their own. While most of the Wood Elf inhabitants simply wish to chill and live in peace, a small faction of them have pledged their devotion to the long-forgotten Daedric Prince of Paths, Ithelia. With no recollection of who she is, Ithelia is left to wander through the West Weald in search of powerful artifacts that restore her memories and reveal her past. You'll get the chance to investigate and uncover the many secrets of the Forgotten Prince in Gold Road. There are tons of captivating locations to explore and challenging encounters to take on in the West Weald. You can explore 6 new delves. These are essentially small dungeons located in the overworlds that are intended to be explored solo, but you can complete them with others as well if you'd like. You'll also be able to battle through hordes of mobs and bosses in the 2 new public dungeons, tackle 6 fierce new world boss encounters, and if you're feeling up to the challenge, you can take on the new world event known as Miramore Incursions. Engaging in this new world event with other adventurers is highly advisable to avoid getting rolled by Ithelia's formidable forces. Fortunately, the alluring lights that emerge from active Miramore incursions can be spotted from great distances to draw you in, so you'll need to work together with other players to defeat these encounters. Upon finding all the Miramore incursion sites in the overworld, you can spot active ones on your map and join in on the action. While we're on the topic of group content, let's take a peek at the new trial that's coming with Gold Road. You'll be tasked with venturing into the depths of a Daedric vault to retrieve and seal away a dangerous energy source, known as the Arcane Knot in Lucent Citadel. This new 12-player trial has a couple of unique mechanics and challenges that are unlike anything we've ever experienced in the game, including a jump puzzle, which I'm a big fan of. Check out the group and guild finder tools in-game to find groups and even entire communities of like-minded players who are interested in running the new trial. Lucent Citadel on the normal difficulty is definitely doable and perfect for those who are still new to the PvE side of things or those who are interested in a fun, chill experience with less punishing mechanics. If you're looking for a challenge and the prospect of potentially wiping in a trial with the homies for 2 hours straight sounds like a great time to you, then Lucent Citadel on the Veteran or Veteran Hard Mode difficulties is going to be right up your alley. Progging challenging content with friends and guildies has produced some of my fondest memories of ESO, so I highly recommend it if you ever get the chance. Plus, Veteran trial rewards are pretty sweet and fun to show off, you can't deny that. The Elder Scrolls games are well known for providing players with extensive customization options, and the new scribing system that comes with the Gold Road chapter is no exception. Scribing will allow you to discover new ways to play by manipulating the nature of magic itself to create and customize 11 unique skills that can truly push the limit of your creativity. This new system ultimately grants you more opportunities to tailor your build so that you can enhance your gameplay and your roleplay. If you're interested in a crash course of this new system, Kira Rushlit, the project lead for Scribing, provides a brief introduction in the Scribing 101 video available on the Bethesda Softworks YouTube channels. These customizable skills are called grimoires, and they can be modified in 3 different ways. You can alter a grimoire's focus script to determine the main function of a skill, such as its damage type or what utility it'll provide, as well as its name, resource type, and resource cost. You can also modify a grimoire's signature script to customize the unique effect that it'll have to support your preferred playstyle, such as a damage or healing over time effect, or an effect that's specific to your class. Lastly, you can modify a grimoire's affix script to alter what major or minor buff or debuff you'd like your skill to have. When you're content with your crafted skill, you'll need to use luminous ink to seal the deal and complete the scribing process. Upon completing certain quests in the Scribing questline, these crafting materials have a chance to drop from defeating enemies or harvesting materials in the Overland. Once I've earned these account-wide upgrades myself, I'll definitely be running some laps around some of my favorite material farming routes in base game zones to collect luminous inks for myself and to sell to other players through my Trading Guild store. Players with a character that has at least 1 champion point or has reached level 30 will need to have a little chat with Adept or Nard here outside the Mages Guild in Skingrad to begin their scribing journey. As you progress through the questline, you'll unlock new scribing benefits and upgrades, such as the ability to purchase grimoires with gold or the ability for scripts to start dropping from a handful of quests in the game. I gotta say, I'm a pretty big fan of the new Trample skill. This skill from the Assault skill line summons your current mount to, as the name suggests, trample your enemies in a straight line in front of you. You already know the slaughterfish living underneath the Alessia Bridge are going to be eating good once PvPers get their hands on the Trample Grimoire and hit it with the knockback focus script so that they can yeet each other off of ledges. Not that I've ever done that, of course. For the first time ever, you'll be able to personalize the visual appearances of 22 abilities, with more to come in the future, from the World, Weapon, and Guild skill lines with the new styling system, to give these skills a fresh new look that can complement your class or your drip. Styles can be unlocked by completing quests and achievements in the Gold Road chapter and then applied to their respective skills. Stealthy Nightblade bow gankers who prefer to stick to the shadows may be interested in grabbing that Scarlet Red style for the Snipe skill to complement the iconic red hues of their class abilities. Dragonite mains may be drawn to the Blazing Orange variant of the Meteor skill to reinforce their class's visual identity of fire and molten rock. As a Nightblade enjoyer myself, I love the Carmine Red style for my Camo Hunter skill, and the Crimson Red style for Poison Injection. There are a ton of different styles that suit all kinds of vibes and all kinds of classes, and the best part, we can earn all of these for free. The Antiquities system allows players to hunt for hidden artifacts that are scattered all throughout Tamriel by acquiring leads from a variety of sources, and then completing fun minigames to reveal their locations and dig them up. Those with access to the Greymoor chapter can find, scry, and excavate leads for new antiquities in the West Weald. These antiquities include 3 new mythic items, a Miramore music box, an Iliad-themed blacksmithing station, and a handful of exclusive furnishings. Any Tales of Tribute enjoyers in the chat? I'm sure y'all will be eager to hear that Tamriel's favorite card-based tavern game is getting a new patron deck with Gold Road. Players with access to the High Isle chapter will be able to find 5 of the new St. Alessia deck fragments on their adventures in the West Weald to unlock this new Tales of Tribute patron and deck. This deck introduces agent cards with choice abilities, so each turn that they remain in play, you'll be able to pick from one of 2 different abilities, including well-known ones like drawing a card or replacing a card from the tavern, or a new ability called Knock Out All, which nukes all agents currently in play, including your own. Alright, let's talk about the real ESO endgame for a minute. Housing. After a long day of adventures across the Gold Road, it's nice to take a moment to unwind or hang out with friends in the comfort of your ESO home. Housing enthusiasts will be eager to hear that an assortment of new Wood Elf, Imperial, and Miramore-themed furnishings can be acquired by participating in content from the Gold Road chapter. Players can search containers like backpacks and dressers in the West Weald for a chance to receive crafting recipes for new furnishings. I'd recommend rummaging through the containers in the mysterious Outcast Inn near Skingrad if you're looking to farm those plans. You can complete achievements related to the new content to unlock special collectible furnishings. Furnishing plans can even be found from defeating the New World events. Some furnishings can be stolen from NPCs, new paintings can be found in chests across the West Weald, new tapestries can be earned from playing Tales of Tribute, the list goes on. 2 new homes will debut with this chapter. If you're interested in acquiring some prime real estate in the West Weald, look no further than the Maryvine Estate, a cozy abode with a gorgeous vineyard that can be purchased with gold upon completing the Gold Road Grand Adventure achievement. The Zon Kaj Crest is a notable home in southern Elsewhere with a very generous outdoor space and plenty of ancient Khajiit architecture that'll be coming to the Crown Store at a later date. If these properties are a little out of your budget, no worries, you can always buy yourself a room at the Skingrad Tavern for just 3,000 gold. If you grab the deluxe edition of the game, you'll instantly receive the following items: a unique Gold Road themed mount, an adorable pet, the Skingrad Vidette armor pack, 3 Colovian themed emotes, Ulfsid's Tome of Legends memento, and all of the past Collector's Edition items. You'll also get the chance to earn a lot of pretty sweet rewards just from playing the game. Let's take a look at some of the collectibles that are coming with Gold Road in Update 42. The Absolute Legends that complete the Not-Worthy Lucent Citadel Trifecta achievement will receive the flashy Refulgent Miramore Steed. The Wildburn Tigerlynx can be earned upon completing all of the content in the West Weald. Various achievements related to quests and exploration in the West Weald will reward you with collectibles such as Nantharian's Regalia style pages, this little Crystal Jack non-combat pet, the True Sight Lens emote, the Abolisher and Ekanir mementos, and some new dies. The Threads of Miramore face and body markings can be earned from completing achievements related to the Lucent Citadel trial, and the Veteran of the Infinite markings can be earned from completing the Archival Veteran achievement and Infinite Archive. If players have completed the main ESO story, as well as all of the Alliance chapter and DLC main questlines, they'll receive the gorgeous new Fractured Glory skin. There are also a handful of new armor sets that you'll be able to pick up in this new chapter. 3 of them can be obtained from defeating bosses and encounters in the Overland. 3 of them will be able to be crafted, 3 mythic items are obtained via the Antiquities system, and 8 new trial sets are sourced from Lucent Citadel. There are 4 regular sets and 4 perfected variants. Alright, well that about covers everything that's coming with the Gold Road chapter. There are also a couple of neat changes and features that have been added to the base game in this new update that's available to everyone. Several improvements have been made to the mail system in Update 42. Mail is now sorted into 3 categories: Player Mail, System Mail, and System Alert Mail. You'll also be able to view the icon of the first attachment in the mail header, and how many available inventory slots you have on your character. The Delete After Claim function that instantly deletes any non-player mail upon claiming its attachments is new and enabled by default in Update 42. The new handy Take All function claims all attachments from all of the mail that's visible in the currently active category. be it the player or system category, so long as the players have enough space in their inventory. But don't worry, cash-on-demand player mail and customer support mail won't be affected by the take-all function. The following expiration timer changes have also been made to improve server performance. Those iconic messages that your crafting hirelings send you in the mail will now be recorded in a new section of the lore library called Hireling Correspondence, if ever you should fancy giving those letters another read. ESO has added features that help reduce the environmental impact of gaming in Update 42. Gone are the days of spamming those expensive burst heals on your allies and wondering why they don't seem to be doing anything to that one gamer in the group. Players that are immune to heals, such as players sporting the Ring of the Pale Order Mythic, will appear as healing immune to others because of the new healing immunity state that's been added to health bars in this update. Group frames and nameplate health bars will display healing immunity as well as absorb shields and healing absorbs. You can now pick between a handful of graphics presets to adjust the number of higher resolution characters that you can see and the distance at which you can see them. A new set of achievements will be awarded to player accounts that have attained rank 25 and 50 in a weapon skill line, as well as rank 5 or above in the Fighters and Mages Guild skill lines, and rank 5 or above in both the Alliance War Assault and Support skill lines. And of course, we can't forget about all of the new achievements related to Gold Road and the Adventure Across a Decade achievement that will reward players with this stunning new skin. Alright, that's a wrap. Whether you're a new, returning, or veteran player, now is a great time to hop on ESO and experience the new content that the game has to offer. Gold Road and Update 42 are available now on PC, Xbox, and PlayStation. There are plenty of new adventures to embark on and secrets to uncover all along the Gold Road. Which threads of fate will you pursue?